So, Rick, welcome to the Voice of Leadership and to Dr. Karen Speaks Leadership.
Thank you, Dr. Karen. Pleasure to be here with you.
So, tell us a little bit then about who you see as your clients in the business and how you add value to those clients.
Sure. Here in our registry model of home care, we really have two clients. We have the families that come to us for care, and we also have the caregivers coming to us looking for work. So we really act as matchmakers in the home care space, and it's a different model than the traditional licensed agency. That's really who's coming to us are our families who are looking to hire caregivers, and then also the like I said, the caregivers looking for work. And it's really our duty to vet the caregivers and then also match them with the clients as best fits all of the personalities, the skills, the schedules, and then all of the nuances, whether they can play chess, speak French, and aren't allergic to the cat.
That's great. I love the way you frame it as a matchmaking service of sorts. And I know, Rick, that you also have a perspective that says you want to do a form of social justice, if you will, for the caregivers. So, talk about that a little bit and how you benefit the caregivers as a client as well.
It's a win-win-win, really. And I think that's one of those places where if you can identify a win-win-win and put yourself in that equation, it's a home run. It's a guaranteed success. And the way that we've done that is by having the caregivers work directly for the families. So the overhead of my office, I have an internal office of under 10 people, but yet I'm able to work with over 500 caregivers. If I were a typical agency, my overhead would just be cost prohibitive for me to pay the end user, the caregiver, properly. Just the margins just keep getting tighter and tighter. So in our model, the caregivers are able to earn significantly more than their counterpart at the traditional agency. In that regard, the caregiver is able to secure a higher paying wage. They have the steady long-term relationship with the employer. They don't have that turnover that they have at the agency. And so that really puts us in a position to lift up caregivers and get them into better paying positions and reward them for their hard work. And then also the family wins because they're choosing who they want to hire. And when they're employing the aide directly, they can control those tasks, like I said before. And if you have a family member who has an illness, long-term chronic illness such as Parkinson's, you may have peg tube feeding or something, an agency aide isn't going to be allowed to handle that. They would require an LPN to come in. When the family employs directly, it's just as if another family member is there to do that task. It's another win for the family. And we're able to put ourselves in that equation and make sure all of the employment is done properly, and there's workers' comp and disability, unemployment insurance, all the payroll taxes are done properly. It's a win-win-win. Everyone is happy. So that's really sort of the secret sauce that we've created here.